Well, welcome back to another Foggy Lens photography video, everybody, and this video is part 2 of our favorite hikes in Sedona, Arizona. So if you plan on heading to Sedona anytime soon, maybe this will help you in finding some of your favorite hikes. So stay tuned and see some of the video and some photos we take along the way, so follow along. Okay, good. What the heck? Why is there no... Sorry about that. The audio was unplugged. What I was saying was, good morning, everybody. It's our second day in Sedona area. Today we came, it's only 10 minutes from the hotel, so it's called Montezuma's Castle. It's old Incan ruins, I believe they are. It's like -3, so it's very cold, so pardon my shivering if I'm shivering. But yeah, I'll show you the ruins once we kind of get around that way. It's nice right now because it's early in the morning, 9 a.m., and we're the only ones here, I think. So I'll spin you around once we get a little closer and show you these ruins. Okay, so I zoomed in a little bit so you can see better. Anyway, here's these ruins. Very interesting. 1100 and 1400, the castle neighborhood included larger pueblo and numerous small alcoves in the cliff face along Beaver Creek. Montezuma's castle housed about 35 people, including families of the nearby pueblos and rock shelter. Perhaps 150 to 200 people made up this community in total. Farming began in around 1350 to 1400, when people began leaving the Verde Valley, moving towards more population centers. So the river would have been right behind us somewhere here, and these would have been farming the rivers. Very interesting. You can see all kinds of little caves and stuff. Really interesting. There's another cave over here. Some of them I don't know if they're natural or if they're man-made, but they're very cool. I'll throw the camera out and get one shot of it while we're here. Why not? Same price. So yeah, here's the photo of Montezuma Castle. Very cool in here. Well, hopefully those shots turned out. I know it's not going to be an amazing landscape, but it's a very interesting historical spot. So we're going to keep making our way over here. There's the trail keeps going this way. And if I find anything else interesting, I will show you. If we come to this little area that we thought we could get up to see some stuff, but it's closed off as well, you can see. This one says people next door, so yeah, there were five floors. All the way up. These were all places to stay. Interesting. So if you look carefully, you may see beam sockets carved into the cliff at several levels. Archaeologists excavated the site in the 30s, removing the rubble and reconstructing the lower rooms. They determined the pueblo had burned, causing it to fall away from the cliff. You can see the location of this dwelling and its relationship to Montezuma's castle. So this is the regular dwellings, and Montezuma's castle is just right around that corner there. Wave to all the fans. Wave to all the fans. Alright, we'll keep making our way down the trail, see where it goes from here. Looks like it goes down to the river. Alright, well, we just met up with the ranger volunteer, anyway. He gave us a neat rock, and Bay is going to bring that home. And we're going to go back, check out, face out the sun, go back, check out the visitor center and the museum, which he said's been open for less than a month. Then make our way to Sedona. So I'm not going to film in the visitor center. That's not polite. But yeah, we'll see you in Sedona. Check out the visitor center. Okay, we took a quick 15-minute drive from Montezuma Castle to Montezuma's Well, which is a spring-fed natural sinkhole, is the way they described it. And they actually had run kind of like an aqueduct all the way here to that cliff dwelling we were at earlier. And apparently it's still in use. There's still a vineyard and a golf course and one other place that still actually use it. So we'll go check out the spring-fed sinkhole. Let's go.
Well outlet. Slowly room.
I was trying to think of a well joke. Don't fall. Like, how are you feeling today, babe?
I'm not feeling well. Well joke. Very well.
Very well. It says Swallet Ruin, 150 yards. Well outlet, 135 meters. So we'll just wander around this outside here and see what's around the other corner. Apparently there's some ruins and some dwellings and stuff. So we'll go have a look. Alright, made my way around to the other side here, and right kind of where you start. Right where we... So we started right here. Right on the wall here. There's some dwellings. From somewhere between 1100 and 1400. Using ladders or by walking along the narrow ledges. Interesting. I'll turn my phone on and I'll zoom in a bit more. Okay, so I zoomed in with my phone there. You can see them a little bit better. And there's actually old... I don't know if you can see them very well or not. There's an old staircase that goes down. Not sure where that used to go. I guess just down to the well. Doesn't look like it's sure if you can go down it anymore or not. It looks pretty overgrown. But anyway, that's the dwellings. Rattlesnake. Huh?
Nothing.
Don't cry rattlesnake when there's no rattlesnake. I don't think you get many rattlesnakes here in the winter. Some more ruins, I'm not sure. There is a sign up here, it'll tell you a little bit about it. probably. Not really, just as ecological abundance. So, I'm not sure who was living there or what it was. But the outlet of the spring is just down here, you can hear it, so. And yeah, it was, like I said, went for like 7 miles. It's crazy. Anyway, we'll walk down here, see what's down here. No swimming. That's a shame, just when I was going to go for a dunk. Oh, I guess this is the beginning of the aqueduct. There it is. Huh, isn't that interesting? You can see it right below me here. That's so interesting. It's still being used. Huh. You can see it. It said the spring was naturally high in, I can't remember what mineral it was. One of the minerals. Sorry, I don't remember. She told me, but as it cools coming out of the spring and settles and cools down in this aqueduct, the mineral is extracted as it sits. Very interesting. There's the aqueduct. 7 miles. Hard to believe. So this was where it came out of the... it's closed after this spot. But you get the idea anyway. That's where it came out right there. Very interesting. Cool. Well, we'll head back up and make our way back to the car, and then I guess we're off to Sedona. For real this time. Okay, so we made it back to Sedona, and we're at the Chapel Trail, and you can see why it's called the Chapel Trail, because there is a giant chapel. And you can go in the chapel, so we might make it there later, but we're going to do this. I think it said it's 2-point-something kilometer trail first, and maybe we'll... So let's go. Okay, officially on Chapel Trail now. This is rated as a pretty easy trail. It's only, I think, 2 kilometers or 2-point-something kilometers, and it only has about, I think it's at 50 meters of elevation gain, so it really doesn't change too much. Looks like there's a few ups and downs, but nothing too strenuous. So if you're looking to do a fairly straightforward hike, this is one I would recommend. It's one we kind of researched and had some nice views and wasn't too difficult. The views are pretty awesome. I think we're about halfway in on this hike. A little under halfway maybe. It's a bit strenuous in the beginning because it says it only changes elevation 50 meters over the whole path, but it goes up and down quite a bit, so I guess that evens out the elevation. So you do get a bit of a, it's a bit of a challenge in the beginning, but nothing too bad. There you can see the chapel in the background. We've come that far so far. And yeah, now the trail's kind of flattened out, so we're thinking it's kind of done its plateau and just kind of stays flat now. Going to be some nice views of these buttes when we get back in there, I think. Haven't seen one other person on the whole trail. Lots of shoe prints, but I haven't run into anybody yet. We'll see once we get in here a little further, I guess. All right, so we're a little over halfway now, I guess, and it kind of just opens up onto this slick rock. And you can see in the background that is, I can't see where I'm at, that's Bell Rock, and that's Courthouse Rock. I'm not sure what the names of these buttes back in here are. And you can see the highway kind of running through over here. And there we have our avid photographer. So I searched on my old trails. These are called East Twin Butte. So we're gonna probably not gonna go too much further here. We're just gonna kind of walk around, see what's on the other side of them, and make our way back and maybe have a bite to eat or something. So keep going a little bit further. All right, end of the trail. Well, not end of the trail, but intersection of the trail. So this trail comes from Little Horse, which is about, I don't know, a couple miles back from where we parked. And it intersects here with the chapel and Little Horse. So that's where we came from, and that's the way we'll go back. And this is the Little Horse. So you could do a big loop if you wanted to. You could, I don't know, I don't know if you could get back down the highway or if there's a trail going back, but you can park at Little Horse and get to Chapel and vice versa. But those were the buttes that we saw at the Little Horse Trail anyways, which one she wanted to see. So we'll make our way back to the chapel and I will pick up there. I forgot, Bea was taking a few photos while we were wandering through here. So once she's done editing her photos, I will throw a couple in the mix here for you to have a look at. And I don't know, I just never bothered getting my camera out in this really harsh light. It doesn't appeal to me too much, but I'll throw up on the screen what she was able to capture. Here they are. See you at the chapel. Well, we were just at the chapel. I didn't do any photography because it's so full of people. Well, sorry, I didn't do any videos because it was so full of people. I did take a couple of photos. Took one vertical, one horizontal. What did you think of the chapel?
It's nice little chapel. Did you make a wish?
I did, but I can't tell you what it is, or it won't come true.
Yeah, me too.
All right, here's the shot of the chapel. All right, well, there's the chapel. You can see behind me. Back at the car. Time to go into town for lunch. See you after lunch. Well, I didn't end the video while we rode in the field. We got tired after we hiked. We went up to the airport to check out the airport, and it was so cold. The wind was blowing so hard. I don't know, we're just kind of burnt out for the day. It's 5 o'clock now, almost, 5 o'clock. So we're gonna go back to the room, get some rest, get up and prepare for a hike in the morning, another hike in the morning. So we're gonna get some R&R and have a nice hot shower and enjoy the view from our room.
Beautiful view.
Yeah. We had a better view before. We weren't behind the plant, but we were in the handicapped room, so the shower was like one of those weird walk-in ones with no tub or no shower. It was kind of like a, I don't know, it was like a shower in like a, I don't know, in like a gym or something like that. It was really weird. Anyway, we moved and now we've got this view of this tree, which is really quite special. Anyway, get some rest. See you tomorrow.